The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. The provincial government of Davao de Oro is not expecting any major damage from the 5.9 earthquake that struck New Bataan early Friday. Maestre of the PDRRMO noted that the LGU's assessment is still ongoing. So far, they have found minor cracks in some of their hospitals due to the tremor. The quake's epicenter was logged some 35 kilometers south of the municipality of New Bataan at 2:58 in the morning. Photos and videos obtained by our team showed patients being evacuated early from the Davao de Oro Hospital.
Actually, yung mga reports kasi, situational reports from the ground sa ating mga MLGUs, ongoing pa po. But so far naman, wala tayong naitala na mga major damages. Sa ating mga hospital naman, kasi mayroong 4 na provincial hospitals ang Davao de Oro. Unfortunately, may mga nakitaan ng mga bagong cracks, although hindi pa naman major. Safe naman ang ating mga pasyente at ating mga staff at saka mga watchers.
Here in the metro, traffic managers are finding ways to ease road congestion. That's as long weekends and holidays are coming, starting with Undas and ending with New Year's Day. What's the MMDA's plan? News 5 correspondent Jenny Dongon is on the phone for some answers. Go ahead, Jenny.
Denise, the MMDA warns that traffic congestion is seen to get worse in the coming weeks due to the holiday rush. According to the MMDA, 428,000 vehicles are traversing EDSA daily. This number is projected to increase by 15 to 30% come the tail end of the month. MMDA Chairman Attorney Armando Artes encourages motorists to use the Mabuhay lanes as alternative routes. These lanes are ways for motorists to avoid heavy traffic along major thoroughfares in the metro. To also help alleviate traffic, malls in Metro Manila will be adjusting their operating hours. Starting November 13 to January 8, this establishment will be adjusting their operating hours. Malls will be open from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. Artes also ordered traffic enforcers to prioritize traffic management and minimize apprehension of simple and light traffic violations which may hamper traffic flow. Denise.
Thank you, Jenny. Again, that was Jenny Dongon reporting. More stories coming your way after a quick break. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. President Bongbong Marcos will be taking home around $4 billion worth of investment pledges from his Saudi Arabia visit. Mobile journalist Julie Baiza with the details.
On his first visit to Saudi Arabia, President Bongbong Marcos immediately wooed business leaders into investing in the Maharlika Investment Fund.
At the forefront of these opportunities is the recently launched Maharlika Investment Fund, the Philippines' first ever sovereign investment fund designed to drive long-term economic development through increased investments in high-impact sectors.
Marcos Jr. said he is looking forward to having Arab traders as partners in the MIF and at the same time benefiting from the kingdom's extensive experience in managing wealth funds. Saudi Arabia's public investment fund is among the world's largest, with assets of more than $700 billion. PBBM's MIF pitch was made even as the fund's implementation is postponed to make way for tweaks. Marcos earlier clarified that the investment fund would be operational by the end of the year. Meantime, the president also trumpeted his government's push for the important legislative amendments that will further open the economy to foreign partnerships. These include the Foreign Investments Act, the Public Services Act, and the Renewable Energy Act. So far, the Philippines and Saudi Arabia have inked more than $4 billion worth of investment agreements at the sidelines of ASEAN GCC Summit in Riyadh. These are supposed to benefit thousands of Filipinos from the construction and human resources services sector. President Marcos is also set to meet with the Filipino community in Riyadh before flying back to Manila tonight. Mobile Journal Julie Baiza, we are One News.
Here now is a glance at the day's other top stories. 6 of the suspects in the hazing of a criminology student in Quezon City are now in police custody. Authorities said the testimonies were consistent with the account that victim Aldrin Bravante experienced shortness of breath during initiation rites. Among those being held by police are the Deputy Grand Triskelion, Treasurer and Master Initiator of a chapter of the Tau Gamma Phi fraternity. The manhunt is on for 10 other persons of interest in the alleged hazing death of Bravante. The Makabayan bloc in the House of Representatives will file cases against former President Rodrigo Duterte. ACT Teachers Party List Representative Franz Castro said they are charging Duterte with grave threats next week. This stems from the former president's statement in a TV interview that his daughter, Vice President Sara Duterte, will use her confidential funds against alleged communists. He particularly mentioned Castro. After a series of rollbacks, oil prices could go up again next week. Citing movements in the 4-day trading, industry sources said the prices of diesel could be hiked by 1 peso to 130 per liter. Gasoline, meanwhile, could be pricier by up to a peso per liter. The looming hike is being attributed to the drop in U.S. stocks due to increasing fuel demand. Irish pop rock band The Course is back in the Philippines after 22 years. Siblings Andrea, Caroline, Sharon, and Jim arrived at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport on Tuesday. They will hold a 2-night concert at the Araneta Coliseum on October 21 and 22. The Course is known for their chart-topping hits, Breathless, Runaway, and All the Love in the World. Singer-songwriter Juan Karlos is making waves worldwide with his song Ere. Ere has become a certified heartbreak anthem and the first Pinoy song to debut on the Spotify Global Chart. It is currently number 7 on Spotify's Global Viral Chart. The singer also got an invite to perform his song at the concert of Danish band Lucas Graham this Sunday. Juan Karlos told Sa Totoo Lang on 1PH that they might perform Ere together. As for his love life, the singer is keeping it low-key after his public relationship and breakup with model Maureen Robowitz.
My heart is at a better place now, and I'm really more focused in work. I'm in a relationship, but as much as possible, I try to keep it not as close to what I do. She's a musician.
Yeah.
She's a musician. Yeah, that's all I want to say.
One News Now will be back at 6 p.m. with the day's latest stories. See you then. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News.